this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. In this episode, I would like to share with you about the Great Siege of Malta that happened in the 16th century. Okay, so I'm reading this from the book 10 Wonders of the Rosary by Father Don Calloway. So what happened in the 16th century? Okay, we know that there was a Protestant rebellion that caused division in Christianity. Entire nations turned their backs on the one true church founded by Jesus Christ, which is the Catholic Church. And while this was happening, another religion sought to take advantage of that division in Christianity, and that is Islam. Okay, so its intention was to conquer Christianity by means of the powerful Turkish Ottoman Empire. The leader of that Ottoman Empire was Suleiman. And in the middle of the 16th century, he expressed an outright hatred for Christianity. Okay? So he envisioned the Vatican as a red apple ready to be plucked and plundered for Allah. The center of Christianity was under real threat from Muslim invaders. In the previous century, in the 15th century, Muslims had already taken over Constantinople, the center of Christianity in the East for centuries. When the Muslim captured Constantinople in 1453, they renamed it Istanbul. Okay, so I didn't know that the former name of Istanbul is Constantinople, and turned its greatest Byzantine church into a mosque. Okay, so in 1565, the powerful Ottoman Empire inched closer to Rome. To conquer Rome and turn St. Peter's into a mosque would be a major defeat for Christianity. The Muslims knew that in order to get to Rome via the sea, they had to capture the strategic island of Malta. And so their attempt to take the island is known as the Great Siege of Malta. In this siege, the Muslim army consisted of more than 40,000 men, while the Catholic army consisted of only about 6,000 men. Okay? Miraculously, under the leadership of John Parisot de Valette, the Grand Master of the Knights of Malta, the Catholic army was able to defend the island and repel the Muslims. While the Catholic army suffered many casualties, the Muslim army suffered the loss of more than 30,000 men. The most fascinating aspect of the Great Siege of Malta involves a sword used by John Parisot de Valette during the battle. In preparation for the confrontation with the Muslims, de Valette went to a blacksmith and commissioned a special sword. He requested that a rosary be engraved on the blade of his sword. He knew that the rosary was, and he wasn't afraid to show it in battle. The rosary was his spiritual weapon. Okay, so after the battle was won, de Valette made the pilgrimage to the famous icon of Our Lady of Damascus in Birgu, Malta, and laid his cap and sword at the feet of Our Lady's image. The sword, as well as the cap, remain on display to this day in the small museum attached to the Catholic Church dedicated to Our Lady of Damascus in Birgu. So I hope you get encouraged to really pray the rosary every day. This is the spiritual weapon that Our Lady has given to us. You know, we're in a big spiritual battle that we're facing each day, especially during this time. So, be a living saint. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.